Testing, testing. Alright, so it looks like the stream is working. Oh no, it looks like it's this one glitch on my phone here, but give it a moment. Alright, send this link. One more person. I will have to make the thumbnail for this game later. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time. I hoped I would. Sorry about my voice. Throat's a little sore. These, it's like when I do these games, I guess it's like the most that I actually say things. But it's the NFC Championship, and spoiler alert if you don't already know, the Columbus Aviators just got the win over the Memphis Hounds. So they're going to be advancing to the V-Bowl to play the winner of this game. See who can become the fourth ever champions of this league, the VFL. We have two new teams in the V-Bowl, like we did last season. These teams kind of a little bit more unexpected, I think. Might be the most expected team we've seen. But here we are, Salt Lake City, Flyers Field. Of course, we got the teams like the two most boring stadium names, the Aviators and the Flyers. Aviators Field and Flyers Field, both themed to the air. And we could actually get this matchup. I thought about this when the playoffs first started, when I first saw the bracket. I really did not think it'd be a possibility. I did not think the Flyers would win last week, frankly, as they did against the they did host the wild card Aftershocks. The Aftershocks were the favorite in that game, despite being lower seeded. I think Flyers might be the underdog in this game too, despite being at home again, the higher seeded team against the 4 seed. I think they're still the underdog. We're gonna get this one underway. Yeah, imagine the Aviator versus Flyers bowl. two teams wear blue and have wings in their helmet. But here is Michael Mahomes, the rookie quarterback, submitted just shortly before the draft. Actually, I think like a few hours before the draft. Michael Mahomes put his name in. And hasn't had any type of spectacular season or anything. His Elmo Illuminati takes that one for 8 yards. You saw there 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not the best ratio we've got in this league. Did throw for over 4,000 yards. I don't even think he's a leading rookie of the year candidate, but he's been playing well lately. Since the end of the regular season. And thus far in the playoffs, and that's what matters most. And there goes Elmo Illuminati with a juke, and now he's running down the sideline inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
And there goes Elmo, a huge carry there. Big time game. And the Flyers already early on are in the red zone. I thought hearing Elmo Illuminati, thinking what a weird name. And I'd have to agree with you. It's a player submitted by one of my friends. Said he'd be watching the game tonight. He doesn't really watch the league that much, but well, Illuminati is in a very elite class, one of the few 99 overalls we have in the VFL. He's 99 overall, but he's not really among the top backs in the league in any statistical category. I was telling my friend about that today. It's kind of interesting, but you couldn't tell it from the way he's played and just the few carries he's had so far. Second down, Mahomes completes one to D'Angelo Whitlock. I think I called him DeAndre in the last game. He's a veteran receiver for the Flyers. 7 yards, his first catch, first completion, pass attempt for Mahomes. Now 3rd and 3 at the 11. Mahomes steps up, back to the end zone. It's going to be caught. Touchdown. Flyers, that's Enrique Ramos with the touchdown in an opening drive. Quick strike by the Flyers. See, I think he got both feet in. But as we saw in that last game, it might not even matter if he did. I just call it a touchdown anyway. I don't know. There's a touchdown last game. They will review it, but just touchdown last game. AFC Championship just a few minutes ago. And it's just a matter of, did he drag that toe? Like, I find it hard to believe that he didn't, but it doesn't really look, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's gonna stand. I feel like that's got to be the right call. Like, there's, I don't know how you can just swing your whole leg without getting any part of your toe down in bounds. If that's what you're actually trying to do. I guess you're just trying to not let that toe touch the ground. But a touchdown pass for Michael Mahomes to start things off. And the Flyers, they've got the 2016 swagger activated. They're dabbing on the sideline. The team that finished at the bottom of the league a year ago drafted the rookie Mahomes, but as they were last in standings last season, they had the number one overall pick, and the number one overall pick is on the field right now. Two number one overall picks on the field right now. The most recent draft is Trey Johnson, who you see standing in the middle of the field, the Flyers defense. So middle linebacker is Josiah Miles, the other #1 overall pick and college season 2 Heisman winner. Also out there in the previous season's draft. So kind of an interesting situation we've got here, really. Just a couple seasons ago, the Wizards finished at the bottom of the league. They drafted Josiah Miles. Now here they are at the NFC Championship. Same thing goes to the Flyers. Last season had the worst record in the league. And now they're in the playoffs. Same with the Wizards last season. They made it into the playoffs as the 4 seed. They're still the 4 seed here. After finishing last in the league just the season before that. It's just incredible. These two teams are matching up. There's Sylvester Ryan's. What a game he had last week in the win over the Desperados, the upset. The division rival, Austin Desperados. Sylvester Ryan's rushed for over 100 yards. And that's just his first carry on this one. He goes for 8. He could be due for another big game. Boy, will they need him to make some plays. They're going to win this one and advance to the Vivo. Here's a completion. Carlos Hunt. His second catch of this drive. Third catch, actually. I forgot about the first one. 2nd and 2. There's Nasir Calhoun. Cutting towards the middle of the field for a catch of 8 yards. And there's Ryans, who's going to be blown up in the backfield. He fumbles. And Trey Johnson, the #1 overall pick, recovers it. And as it stands right now, that's going to be a turnover. See, was the knee down? No. Yeah, that fumble was forced and recovered by Trey Johnson, the rookie middle linebacker. An absolutely huge play there. That was just going to be a loss for the Wizards. I mean, they're moving the ball well. And the Flyers, after scoring very quickly on their opening drive, have the ball right back. Mahomes instantly completes one to D'Angelo Whitlock for first down. Play action and RPO. Maybe a late decision to put it back on the RPO. And a slant complete to Amari Long, actually the star receiver of this team. He just has had quite the same chemistry with Mahomes as he had with Zernachos. As this one's thrown. And incomplete going for Whitlock. And that's another interesting thing about the Flyers. They replaced a high 90s overall quarterback, a season 1 veteran, Matt Zernachos. Just seemed like he was not getting it done for the Wizards, for the Flyers. Obviously, they finished last in the league. He didn't have that great of a season on the 3rd and 1. He's going to complete one to Amari Long. That was one thing Zernachos did have going for him. He just had a great connection with Amari Long. Amari Long was like a top 3 receiver statistically last season. He's kind of having to adjust to deal with a new rookie quarterback. Amari Long, this is second or third year, I think 3rd year out of LSU. 1st and 10, a play action. Nice blocking on Enrique Ramos. 8-yard reception for the tight end. The Flyers are just doing a great job. I mean, they've kept this offense simplified for the rookie. So 2nd and 2, here goes Illuminati. The drop for loss of 1. So 3rd and 3. Flyers chance to make it a 2-score game early on.
Ready, 90, walk. Right there. I'm coming for you. You mine.
It's 3rd and 3, empty backfield. Mahomes gets rid of it. Caught by Ramos, but he's tackled short of the first down. Needed 3, only got 2. Gaston, the crucial tackle, bringing down the big fella before he could get the first down. Very nice tackle. So they'll be held to a field goal attempt. Mac Zernachos with the hold from 39 yards out to the left-footed kicker. Is good. It's 10-0. Barlow extends the lead for the Flyers. Kicking from the left hash, the left-footed kicker. Barlow puts it through. Double-digit lead off of the forced fumble and the turnover. Credited to Trey Johnson. Just big time hit.
Come on now, let's go.
On Sylvester Ryans. There's Ryans again, taking that my system. Replay with that. Here, starting this drive off the turnover to play action. Time for Miles, and he finds his man. That's Nasir Calhoun for 24 yards. And we get to the 49. Nice throw by Miles. Last game I was kind of ranting about these play actions with like the quarterbacks. These wide turns roll out to one side or the other. How they get sacked a lot, but these offensive lines are doing a good job. This team really thrived with the play action. Miles extends the play and throws that one down the field. Nice catch by Carlos Hunt. I think it's just his second year out of Oklahoma, just going up and getting that one. How about Josiah Miles? Just drop it back. He's got time to throw. It's dangerous. Great accuracy. Just a great catch, but we're already through one quarter. Here in the VFL Season 4 NFC Championship, the Flyers lead 10-0. Like I've said, winner of this game will face the AFC champion Columbus Aviators in V-Bowl 4. Second and 9 Miles. He's got time. He's going to fire this one. End zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Orlando Wizards. The strike. The growing connection between Josiah Miles and Carlos Hunt. These two played against each other in a College Season 2 National Championship. Miles for Oregon and Hunt for Oklahoma. Oklahoma did end up winning that game. They won that game by a pretty large margin with Frankie Hernandez, current Lancers QB. He's a quarterback of that Oklahoma team. This one's going to be returned. J.D. Selby to the 31-yard line. A solid return. Touchdown by the Wizards to start off the second quarter. Let's tighten this game up, so Salt Lake City offense is going to have to go back to work. Keep working, keep scoring to extend their lead. Illuminati motions out of the backfield. Empty set. Holmes throws to Ramos. Ooh, takes a shot to Michael Lacey, 30 out of Florida. Strong safety. Even in a play like that, which normally you just see get blown up, goes for 7 yards somehow. Just had room to run, just great blocking by his team. They plan to cater to the style fits their rookie quarterback. Illuminati actually loses a yard. Well, that's second down carry, so third down situation faced by the Flyers. Empty backfield, 3rd and 4. He's got him there. That's Amari Long. Complete. 10 yards. Plenty enough for a first down. 3rd catch of the game for Amari. I think that's another thing. He's having to adjust this role with Max Zernachos. He's always a deep threat. He's just sit him on a go route. Just let him toast the defense. But Mahomes hasn't quite developed the confidence and fully developed arm strength yet. He has arm strength, just maybe not the confidence by the coaches, maybe. But there goes Illuminati. He's got room to run. He's going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. 33-yard run. They're on their own 47-yard line. Takes it to the 20 of the Wizards. So, the second huge run we've seen by Elmo. 2 30-plus yard runs. It's our 1st and 10 at the edge of the red zone. It's it. Just to the 19. Stewart with the carry now. 2nd and 9. Mahomes rifles one. It's going to be caught down around the 3, and listen to the crowd. D'Angelo Whitlock. And it's 1st and goal, Flyers. Down at the 3-yard line. Just a dig route. Plant that foot. Cutting towards the middle of the field. Handing it to Stewart. I almost expect Illuminati to be 33, but it was 23. He gets down to the 1, 2nd and goal. Under center, Mahomes back to throw. Faces some pressure, throws it out of the back of the end zone. I think that's a good decision. Just can't afford to take sacks. Down here now, 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Mahomes has a man open. That's a touchdown. D'Angelo Whitlock. Wide open. Finding the open space just right in the heart of the end zone. Just gotta defend that better. The Wizards just does quick little throws like that. Can't allow them to be that open right in front of your face. But a nice play, just a nice drive, really. It's coming down to the Flyers are putting together excellent drives. Mahomes looked sharp this whole game. And they're back up by 10, 17-7. This game could end up being higher scoring than the Hounds Aviators game. Those teams both have loaded offenses and expected a bunch of points. That one is only 8-7 at the half, and the Hounds got 2 points off a safety. They didn't score a touchdown in the first half due to some missed opportunities, but these offenses are executing in the red zone. And whether that's due to the defense, a nice throw by Miles. Oh, he had Calhoun. He couldn't hold on to it. Nice throw, kind of dangerous though, right by the ear of the defender. Here goes Sylvester Rhines. Really gets it out of yards. So now 39. Flyers have a chance to force a 3 and out. Snap. Miles stepping up, throws it, has a man open. It's going to be caught, and he's going to pick up the first down with the yards after the catch. That's Sylvester Rhines with the reception out of the backfield for 11 yards. The first down for Orlando. They will avoid the 3 and out. Keep things going. We're getting closer to halftime. NFC Championship. Here is Miles airing this one out. He's got a man and he cannot hold on. Miles is tossing it up there, but it's tough. As a receiver, I was a little bit high. Had to jump for it. Might have to sit out of play after that one, but there is a nice one to Carlos Hunt. Miles and Hunt really just pulled that connection. 23 yards. Breaks in. Hunt, he wasn't a very high overall receiver coming into the league. Still not. I don't even know if he's an 80 overall yet. But I think he's well on his way. I mean, he's playing like it. That's what really matters. And I'll take a 70 something overall. It plays like a high 80 or low 90 over a high 80 or low 90 that plays like a 70. Rides no room to run. Taken down quickly. Second 11, 3.5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Heading off to the secondary back this time. Moon takes it for 5. 3rd and 6 now. 3 minutes. And it is a play action. Miles going for it all. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Carlos Hunt. Playing out of his mind right now. What a catch. Putting it on his head. 39-yard touchdown strike. And Miles just lofted that one up there. And Hunt is making some incredibly difficult catches. I mean, way to haul that one in. I mean, he's playing like a top 5 receiver in the league right now. He's been on fire. Was last week too. Win over the Desperados. JD Selvey returned to the 28. 17-14 game. Still some time to go before the half. Still easily surpass the Hounds Aviators game and scoring a nice defensive play there. Swatted that ball out of his hands. Second down, Mahomes steps up, throws. Illuminati jukes a man out, then fights through some tacklers out to the 41-yard line. First down, Salt Lake City, 13 yards. So extra yards, trying to rip the ball out like Lacey is. That's huge. Just get those extra yards. Illuminati playing about as well as he has in his career. This is his second year out of, I want to say, LSU. There he goes again. It's a yard shy of 100 yards on the game already. We're at the 2-minute warning of the first half. He's had just 7 carries, but made the most of them. Another first down. Miles anxiously watches on the sideline, hoping his defense can get a stop here. Wizards received the opening kickoff of the second half. So this is a big time possession. I mean, it's a big time possession either way, no matter who's receiving the ball. That one was deflected at the line, trying to set up the screen. The Wizards defense prevented that. Maybe just a low throw by Mahomes prevented it. This one swung out to Illuminati, who makes the catch on the sideline, but kind of had a toe drag animation. He could have got some yards after that catch, I feel like. Don't think he was that close to the sideline, but either way, it's 3rd and 5. Motions back to the outside, empty backfield. Throws this one in. It's going to be caught. D'Angelo Whitlock down to the 21, 11 yards.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
11 yards on a 3rd and 5 to Whitlock. And the Flyers are still moving.
Ready. 90.
First and 10, Mahomes throws. It's going to be complete down to the 7-yard line, 14 yards now.
He's checking. Crash.
At the 7-yard line, first and goal, a minute left. Mahomes, there's some pressure from behind, but he gets rid of it. He has eyes in the back of his head. And very well. There is rolling. Nobody has to. 2nd and goal. Swings this one out and actually throws it away. 3rd and goal. Empty backfield at the 7. Mahomes runs straight into Darius Smith. And he is going to be sacked. 4th down. Huge play by Smith, the season 1 draft pick. 1st round draft pick by the Wizards. So, important stop by the Wizards. Mahomes. His senses misguided him on that one a little bit. Just kind of ran into the pressure. Still a field goal. Not bad.
Let's go.
44 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Orlando. So, like I said, they'll receive the opening kickoff in the 3rd quarter. So they've got a chance. 44 seconds. 2 timeouts to see what they can make. Try to get some type of points. I mean, even a field goal would be nice. Here, I mean, it's a one-score game, a touchdown game, touchdown extra point. Gets in the lead. So thrown to Ryans. Gonna get some yards, but they're gonna run down the clock and minute. So why does it do? Like, why do they call the timeout after the no huddle? Like, why does this game have that happen? That's their last timeout. I mean, they've got to hit the sidelines right here. Cannot afford to be tackled in bounds, but that's what's going to happen. And that's pretty much, yeah, that's gonna do it for the first half. Ryans tackled in bounds. Hate to see it. Why can't this game play like real football in the regard of clock management? Because we saw it last game. Cost the Hounds. I mean, they were down there, had a chance to score a touchdown, and then just went down in bounds maybe a couple times they shouldn't have.
So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half. As one of these teams will represent the NFC in the
Ended up taking a sack in bounds in that game, but it's been an exciting first half, more exciting than I expected. These offenses have operated at a high level. They're really meticulous in the way that they're working. There's been a fair share of big plays by individuals here as well, but it's kind of like they're operating like a machine. You know, everybody executing, doing their job well on both sides. It's been fun to watch. The Wizards starting off after the touchback thrown, 25-yard line. There's a completion of Marriott, the tight end, for 14 yards. Puts Miles over 200 yards passing on this game. He's got plenty of work in front of him to do. He wants to put his team in the V-Bowl. Second year in the league. Here's a handoff. Buster Ryans plows ahead for 4. Second and 6. Going back to Ryans. I was about to say third quarter, but no, it's third down. Only got 6 yards on 2 carries. 3rd and 4 Miles. Move around now. He's pressured. He is going to be sacked in the backfield by Zach Benson. Zach with the sack. Trash talk going on. He's getting heated on the field. But, I mean, that's huge, huge defensive play. Got the first down to Marriott, but then nothing more after that. Punt it away, return at the 11 or 12. Broken tackle. D'Angelo Whitlock. Got a few yards, but yeah, pretty decent punt, pretty good punt, I would say. Flyers will start at the 14-yard line. Long way to go, but they keep doing what they've been doing all game. I think they're more than capable of putting together a nice drive here. Or Mahomes is just going to air this one out on the first play. Trying to get it to Elbow. His running back on the deep ball. That was well defended. Here, Mahomes will zip one. It's complete. Up to the 33. 15-yarder to J.D. Selvey just now. His first catch of the game is a a big role in last week's win in the division round. Nice gain. Now they're up to their own 33-yard line for the 19-yard completion. Selby, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 47, about 14 yards. Back-to-back completions to J.D. Selby and Michael Mahomes. Here's a quick throw. And Whitlock kind of lost himself a couple of yards there. He had it, could have got something, but he decided to run backwards. What can I say? Bad moment. Yeah, lost himself a couple of yards. Could have at least gained, maybe 2, but lost 2 instead. 2nd and 12 at their own 45-yard line. Holmes, as a man, completes, gets it to the other 45, 10-yard completion. It's going to be 3rd and 2. And this one caught. 1st down. Whitlock just making it easy for Mahomes. He just has making some easy throws right now. I think the Wizards, they've got to make some type of adjustment. They've got to make it so that Mahomes has to throw this ball deep. That's what they've got to do to put the pressure on him, to challenge the rookie. Tested his arm, tested his accuracy with a deep ball. The elbow Illuminati, they haven't been able to stop him much all night. And Mahomes is going to go down. He's going to be sacked, stripped. A strip sack, fumble recovered. Darius Smith. Smith with the recovery. Looks like with the sack he was up, I think. Don't think that the knee was down. And that's huge. The Flyers offense had all the momentum in the world. They were not being slowed down. But a huge turnover there. Now the Wizards with the ball. Sylvester Ryan with a juke move. Well, it kind of looked like a face mask animation, but he grabbed his upper body. 4 yards by Ryan. And here he goes on 2nd and 6. The other one is kind of a face mask animation. He just grabbed his waist. It's just like the way his head's moving. A lot of time we'll see the yellow flash up on the screen, but clearly a clean tackle. Nice run by Ryans. He's got it. Flyers 48. They'll give it to him again. Trying to take it to the outside. He gets 4. He's only limited to 3 yards per carry tonight. 2nd and 6. Miles under some heat. Throws. They sit everybody there. That's Marriott with the catch. He's got plenty of room to run. Down to the 21-yard line. 23-yard gain for Orlando. That's actually Mason Weeks. My bad. I've been calling him Marriott this whole game. And Weeks is 44. I believe he's 80-something caught. Texas is 3rd year out of Texas. And with Pedro Martinez. Let's go to the V-Bowl with the Aviators. And Marriott's 45. I think I've been calling Weeks Marriott the whole game though. Yeah, Weeks is a very nice tight end, nice piece of his offense. So Ryan's still right at 2 yards per carry. He's got 3. That attempt. And another one. screwed with the rush that time. Doesn't get much. So now it's 3rd and 5. Up there 17. This one nearly intercepted. And Miles, lucky that one was nearly batted to the ground. But not picked off. Threw it right to a defender. Yeah, just inaccurate throw. That was behind Alex Mason. So 34-yard field goal attempt is on the way. The left hash mark, and it's good. Joey Taylor puts it through. Cuts it to a 3-point deficit faced by the Wizards. Still, that's tough. Getting down there. Not being able to score a touchdown, not being able to take the lead, and having to give this ball back to Flyers offense has looked very nice. Looked very nice. This is the same. Have a point scored. Actually, never mind. The offense has looked nice in that fumble. Glaring mistake they've made all night that Mahomes has had. He fumbled the ball into Illuminati after 30 yards away on 1st down. And rushes for 111 yards after he only got 2. And that was now 3rd and 8. They just have a chance to get a 3 and out. Mahomes gets rid of it. Complete to Whitlock, but he is well short of the 1st down. 4th and 4 at their own 37. It's weird near the end of the 3rd quarter. The Orlando Wizards are going to have a chance to get the ball back. With a punt on the way from the Flyers. They forced a 3 and out. Field goal in their last possession. Another field goal to tie it. Touchdown. Give them the lead. Potentially a 4-point lead. With an extra point. And bounce into the end zone. Touchback. And this one complete. Mason Weeks slipped but able to regain his balance. Make the catch. 7 yards. And that's how the 3rd quarter will end. And just 10 minutes left to determine, solidify our V-Bowl 4 matchup. Will it be the Wizards or will it be the Flyers taking on the Columbus Aviators, who represent the NFC in Season 4? That's completion by Miles, and there is another one going back to Mason Weeks. Across midfield to the 44. 21-yard completion. Tied in, starting to come to life. Splash play right there. Empty backfield now. Miles firing this one in some traffic. And it looked like it was going to be caught. And I actually didn't know that. The Flyers lead the league in takeaways, turnovers. That was in the hands of Nasir Calhoun. Not even going to come down with it. Couldn't maintain it to the ground. Incomplete. And what a well-defended pass. That was a tight window. Good throw by Miles, but stifling defense here by the Flyers secondary. And on 3rd and 10, he has to check it down to Ryans, who can't get his momentum going in the right direction. Yeah, it turns out it's only a 2-yard gain. I mean, it should have been at least 5 if he was just tackled at the spot he caught it. But Madden things happen on Madden. Yeah, he started that back juke animation. Yeah, it's just a killer. Very rarely you'll see that work out for somebody. So pretty much never. And a really bad punt. Whenever that you're in that range where you should easily be able to kick a touchback, and you kick the ball out of bounds before it's even inside the 20-yard line, that's just a bad punt. Would have been better off with a touchback in that scenario, but the Flyers get the ball back. Their defense holds strong there. It's some nice plays. Their secondary, they locked up there, and Mahomes floats one to elbow Illuminati. His third catch in a nice game, like 17 yards on that one. I mean, look at this throw. I was like, kind of like, what is he doing? Yeah, Wizards defense has got to tighten up here. It's a 3-point ball game right now. Nearing 7 minutes on the clock. Elmo stood up in the backfield. TFL going to Hamilton. 2nd and 11. It's a 2nd down and 11. There's a play action. Mahomes under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Darius Smith, his 2nd sack of the game. He also recovered a fumble. Recovered Mahomes' fumble earlier. The season 1 rookie, now a veteran. Overpowering the right tackle there. Pushing him all the way back to Mahomes. Now 3rd and 20 after the sack. Can they convert? No, I don't think they will. Enrique Ramos. Short completion for only 6 yards, and that's what I was saying. You got to do. You got to Mahomes situations where you got to throw the ball deep. So Flyers, pretty much their whole offense is built upon the foundation of being able to execute these type of throws. You know, if you keep getting these type of throws and you don't lose yards, that can work out really well. But if you get in situations like that, like 3rd and long, you need 20 yards for 1st down, things might not go well. They've done a good job all game. Mahomes getting rid of the ball quickly. This one punted, fielded at the 11 or 12, return to the 19. So yards difference from a touchback. After return by Calhoun. About 8 yards. Here we go. It's starting to really get to be in crunch time. Crowd starting to get amped up a little bit. Without his Miles does this one complete. Nice catch made by Nasir Calhoun for 12 yards. Halfway through the 4th quarter, 5 minutes to go. Play action. Miles unloads, and Nasir Calhoun almost made a spectacular catch. The coverage has just been there. Been on him all night long. He's had too many catches, too big of an impact in this game. It's Alex Moon picking up the 1st down. They're trying to rip that ball away from Alex Mason. Excuse me. Miles moving around, rifles one down the field, and it's caught. That's Carlos Hunt, and that might be a face mask. Unnecessary roughness. They'll say he hit him out of bounds. Oh, I don't like that call. Forrest Abbott That's who the call is against. I don't know that I agree with that. But tack 15 yards. What's the end of that? I don't know how many yards that play went for. I forgot where they started from, but that puts the Wizards in the red zone at the 18-yard line. Empty set, Miles spinning, trying. Give himself some room to throw. Throws it incomplete, out of bounds. 4:20 left on the clock. 3-point game. They're for sure in field goal range. So cannot afford to make any type of mistake there. Because of turnovers. Can't take too big of a risk here. If you're Miles trying to make a play, but they're going to run it on 3rd and 6. And Sylvester Ryans takes it to the 5. 9-yard run. And what a job by the offensive line of the Wizards, just bring that opening right up the middle. Ryans didn't even have to think about it. I mean, it was clear. Set it right in front of him. 1st and goal from the 5. And Miles is going to be sacked now. Back at the 15. Loses 10 yards. And Zach Vincent is chirping at him again. Josiah Miles shoves him back. This has been chippy all game between those two. The second sack for Vincent. He's let Miles know about it both times. But 2nd goal, but they're back at their 15. Those sacks and these goal-to-go situations inside the 10, those are just tough. But he's going to complete it. Alex Mason. And if they'll say he's down at the 1. I thought he was in. But Alex Mason. What's a route? Cutting to the middle there. And that's very close. I almost want to look at it myself, but I don't want to pause the game. 2:15 to go. 3rd and goal. Miles under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Punched down. By Addison Cummings. It's 4th and goal. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So close to scoring the touchdown. I mean, to me it looked like Alex Mason was in at first, but had it 1st and goal at the 5, but now from the 6-yard line. Line up and attempt a field goal, 23-yarder. It's good. Joey Taylor ties this game up at 20. And wow. What a stand by the Flyers. I mean, they needed every bit of those 2 sacks to keep the Wizards out of the end zone. Wow. Mason was so close to getting in. The play immediately following that 10-yard sack. We're under 2 minutes. 2-minute drill, empty backfield. Both teams have all their timeouts. Let's see how things play out. That's all there's left for us to do. I mean, it all comes down to this. One of these teams will go to the V-Bowl, and one of these teams will prepare for next season. Send some of the players to the Pro Bowl, maybe, but this one completes. Mahomes, a 15-yard completion. And then hurry up offense, but they're going to run it with Elmo. All they need to do is get in range for a field goal. They just have 3 timeouts in their pocket, though. And there's a completion that's going to take them across midfield. .12-yard gain there. At the 40, this one's caught by Illuminati. Almost looked like an interception. With the animation there, he ran straight the wrong way. 2nd and 9, and this one complete. At the 30, and it's a first down. On the slant, everything happened so quickly, I can't even tell who that was, but that's a huge catch. Flyers at the 29-yard line, not quite sure their kicker's range, but there goes. It's not Illuminati. I remember his name if I saw it, but 2nd and 4. Wizards have one timeout remaining. They've called their first 2 and nearly sacked there, but it's going to be complete. And he's going to take it all the way to the 5-yard line. 18 yards. First catch of the game. For Aldridge, the tight end. Clock winding down in Salt Lake City. It's a field goal away. They have their timeout. Saved here. I'm assuming they call it that. Oh my gosh, dude! I thought they weren't even going to call a timeout for a second there. And I was like, when they're out there, they were lined up. I thought it was going to do a runoff or something, but here it is for the game, for the NFC Championship, to send them to the Bowl 4. The Wizards call a timeout to ice the kicker, Barlow, left-footed kicker from the right hash. Zernaw chose to hold. 2 seconds on the clock. 22-yard attempt. It's up and it's good. As time expires, a chip shot field goal will win it for the Salt Lake City Flyers. I like that. As time expires, a field goal for the Flyers, and that's going to send them to the V-Bowl. What an unlikely outcome. And it's going to happen. I mean, it's actually going to happen. A team that wears wings on their helmet will be winning the next VFL championship. The Aviators and the Flyers. Basically just the same mascot, just 2 different names. They're going to be squared off in the V-Bowl. Both teams are the 2 seeds. And I think they both have the same record. The Flyers, they've been an underdog all season with the rookie quarterback. And 1 game away from winning it all as a rookie. The first to do that since Mason Dixon back in season 2 with the Thunderbirds, so not that long ago. Unless you count everybody in season 1 as a rookie, just technically they weren't, because like they had experience from the simulated like 10 years to the future. But wow, I mean, what a game, an exciting finish, and that's tough. You feel for the Wizards. They were so close to that touchdown there that would have made it a 3-point game. You know, that could have been a field goal only for the tie. Potentially we'd be seeing overtime right now, but that's not how it unfolded. I mean, a great drive. I mean, literally just a true 2-minute drill down there inside the 10-yard line. Made an easy field goal attempt. I mean, it's easiest ones you can hope for, I guess. I mean, it's never easy when it's that high pressure of a situation. But I mean, Josiah Miles still played great. I mean, 326 yards, 76 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, and didn't even throw any interceptions. I mean, just really can't put any fault on him for this one. Just Mahomes, great game. 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both quarterbacks played very well. Elmo Illuminati, 9.3 yards per carry, taking 12 carries for 112 yards. One of his better games. Didn't even have a touchdown, but he just had some huge runs. It was the longest one. It was like had 220. Okay, only 220 plus yard runs, but those are two really huge runs. Yeah, it's his second year out of LSU. On that opening drive, actually, had the 43-yard carry. I think on the next one, he had like a 33-yard carry or something like that. Sylvester Ryan's. That's something the Flyers did a great job of. Gotta credit them for. Only let him average 3.4 yards per carry. Yeah, forced him to fumble. That was huge too. Each side forced a fumble. Recovered it. Carlos Hunt, what a game he had. I mean, what a season. I think going forward, I think he's kind of established himself as the guy for the Wizards. I mean, obviously, Nasir Calhoun, I think he might still be their number one receiver. He was, I think he might be the highest overall receiver. But I mean, Hunt, second year from Oklahoma, young talent on this Wizards team. Flyers alike, really, all these teams that we're seeing. I mean, the Aviators, well, the difference is, the Aviators have had a few seasons to form that bond, that connection, get things together, and that's why they're in the V-Bowl, which will be played next Friday, March the 3rd. So V-Bowl 4 will be played 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I always try to do the V-Bowl at 7 Central. I just use Central because that's the time I'm on, and it makes it easier for me. Yeah, I know I should probably use Eastern because that's just the more common thing. But sometimes I do put both, but it's just easier for me to think about. Obviously, it's just an hour's difference. Like, it's not. Yeah. Carlos Hunt, 2 touchdown catches. I mean, like I said, great game. And that one catch, it's gonna be fun to look at in a minute. Enrique Ramos, Steve Whitlock, defense. It's nice defensive plays. Keenan Smith had an important interception last week for the Wizards. Smith, Zach Vincent, was no interceptions. Trey Johnson with the forced fumble in the recovery. Michael Morris forced fumble, and Darius Smith. Trey Johnson with the recoveries. And we can take a look at these highlights from the game. There's that run I was talking about, opening drive. Just hit him with the whoop. I don't know, maybe this will help me make a good background, though, for the V-Bowls. It's like a team's kind of like a common mascot. So I always do like a singular background for the V-Bowl, like football field or something. The stadium. Instead of splitting the backgrounds like I do like all the rest of them. But, so I don't know, that could help me with that. I'll probably spend some more time working on that. I'll try not to do that the last minutes. because I do want that to look nice. I just didn't do a good job with the thumbnails this year. Barely did any. I think I might have did one for the first game of the season. Yeah, the Marshalls and Golden Eagles kickoff game, and yeah, that's the only regular season one I did. So we've done them for all the playoff games so far. Actually, I haven't done this one yet, but we'll work on that this weekend. And get on with these highlights. Wrap things up. Oh, and also the Pro Bowl will be next Thursday. I've got to do a roster review. I'll probably look at the roster for that right after this. I just like doing the Pro Bowl the night before the V Bowl. I think it's kind of a fun way to do it. I mean, playing in a video game here, so we can do things like that. I don't have to wait 2 weeks and all that, because what difference does it really make? 2 weeks for the teams to prepare. It's gonna be a simulated 2 weeks. Could do the V Bowl tomorrow. It shouldn't make a difference. Okay, but here's that one almost. Yeah, I think he got that toe down. Yeah, it's clearly down right there, so definitely a touchdown. I guess that's cool, they did review it. The thing with the Flyers Stadium, it's like, why are there, like, the stadium itself is like on top of that yellow line. It's so close to the end zones. Look at that, like, that's inside the white line. I mean, like, what is that? Like, it's like a foot from the paint of the end zone. It's like a cameraman's thing. I don't know. I mean, somebody runs a corner route here, and they're just like that, and they fall into that. I don't know. The last game will be played here this season. Obviously, the V Bowl, like the Super Bowl, is played a neutral side. I don't know what the neutral side is. I wish there was some way to check. Maybe there is. Or I guess I can actually find out, like, I guess actually after the Pro Bowl, which won't be until, yeah, anyway, I don't know. It's a cool stadium. I don't even know where the ones have been at, like, in the past. I kind of want to look at that now. Look at the location of every V Bowl. Yeah, this forced fumble by Trey Johnson. What a huge hit on Sylvester Ryan's #1 overall pick. Middle linebacker. Was going to play for Oregon in the college season before we ended up not having one. To kind of just not having a ton of people sign up. But hopefully we can have one this next season. I mean, I enjoy the college season. There's have some freedom to do things because all the games are an exhibition, and there's not as many teams, and it has its own unique fun about it. And there's also, I really enjoy the VFL because everything just feels more connected because it's all in the same file. But even like, I mean, it still feels connected. Like I see Josiah Miles, like I'm thinking about him playing at Oregon and all that. I mean, to me, it still feels connected. Winning the Heisman Trophy and all that. Just don't understand like why the players don't run a bunch, because it's like seems like other Madden 20 sim leagues I've had, like the quarterbacks don't really run as much, like at all. Like I don't know when the last time I just saw a quarterback actually scramble. like other leagues I've seen play on Madden 20, even like the RFL. It seemed like quarterbacks would take off on this game all the time. There's no, I haven't really seen a slider for that or anything. Maybe there is. I just don't know about it or haven't looked hard enough. But I would like to increase that, just make it more realistic. I mean, make the quarterbacks less kind of just stuck there in the pocket. I mean, that's like the one thing. Like, there are some quarterbacks we have that are great at running in college, even on Madden 20. I mean, it seems like even like season 1 on here, like on Madden 20, like quarterbacks would still run. I mean, like Pudge Jones for the Thunderbirds. Go back to watch some season 1 games with him. VFL legend. 5'5", 400 pounds, I think he was. It is. He's still a backup for the Thunderbirds. Holds their field goals. But yeah, he would run all the time. I don't know why. Like, we've got some quarterbacks that are like some decent running stats, some scrambling archetypes and stuff, and they just don't. I don't get it. Like, why? What would prompt that change? But let's check this out. Yeah, I haven't even been talking about the actual plays from this game that much. Just kind of things in general. But nice catch here by Hunt. Great throw, and all that. That was only the second quarter? Really? Dude, that feels like it just had. There were no touchdowns in the second half. I didn't even realize. So the second half just flew by, and I will be right back. Not a ton of plays here in the second half then, so no touchdowns. I did see things get heated here. Vincent and Miles. Vincent giving him an earful after sacking him. Strip sack there. Covered by Darius Smith. Diving effort. What a great job to recover that. Was even... I guess he was touched down. Like at first, in real time, I thought he was getting up. I'm like, oh, he's gonna return that. Yeah, he was down there. Contacted while he's on the ground. Under pressure. Yeah, the fly on this play. I remember this one. The Flyers just sent everybody. I mean, look at that. I guess kind of unfortunately for the Wizards. I mean, they got 2 tight ends. The same side of the field. I mean, imagine they had a speedy receiver. Calhoun and Hunt on the other side. Or even Ryans, but he was too busy blocking. They sent 8 guys to rush. So just had the safety and the 2 corners over there. And, I mean, that was the easiest option there, but Hunt was open on the slant. Who knows if he would have been able to make the safety miss. Throw on the money there. Yeah, this was big time stand by the Flyers. Vincent all over Miles again. And Miles drops back, gets clobbered. Oh, they don't have to play where Alex Mason is on 1 yard line. I mean, he was very close to getting in. Thought he might have actually, but they don't have that on replay. Dang. It is a true 2-minute drill. Work all the way down there. I wish they would have had more of those plays. The replay available, but it's the last kind of dagger here. Play. Finish setting it all up. Michael Lacey, strong safety, blitzing. Holmes just gets rid of it. Aldridge, only catch of the game. Set up the game winner. $18 yards to the 6-yard line. And Marvin Marlowe, left-footed kicker. The former starting quarterback for the Flyers. High 90s overall. Max Zernoff shows with the hold. Ah, come on. It's tough to get feels on here. See, it's good. Crowd goes crazy because the Flyers are going to the V-Bowl. And some actual reaction from the players, at least the ones who did it. Sometimes they just walk off the field like NPCs and like it's just some regular kick. But Aviators, Flyers in the V-Bowl. Great matchup. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. Thanks for watching. And